Hey, it's E, your favorite certified peer specialist. And once again, this is a video that's not for everybody. Okay. Sometimes God will take you through multiple healing processes, okay? And what we have to understand is that when God is crushing us, He is breaking us, He is stretching us, He is trying to get the oil from us, okay? John 15 talks about the pruning process of how like God will clip things that are not good for us away from us, and He will also prune things. So the fruits of the spirit, you know what I'm saying, He prunes those fruits so that we can continue to produce good fruit. And He also clips away at things that don't produce good fruit. Okay, and that's what makes the process so painful sometimes, because it's just like, oh my gosh, like, Lord, either way it goes, you're cutting at me. You're cutting me. You're cutting the good so that more good can be created, but you're also cutting the bad, because you know this bad weed that is attached to me at the roots. Come on, somebody. It has to go, because yes, I'm growing, but at the same time, I could be growing at a much faster rate. I could be growing at a healthier rate if I allow you to clip these bad weeds. So what are some bad weeds? I mean, just like, you know, are you cussing everybody out? Do you have a funky attitude? Are you dealing with bitterness? Are you dealing with sadness all the time? Are you battling depression? Do you always have to battle with anxiety? Because like the Bible says, cast your cares upon Him because He cares about you. You know, like, do you need to go through this healing process so that God can show you how much He cares about you? Maybe you're codependent. Maybe you battle with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're an alcoholic because you're trying to soothe pain from your past. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're impatient. Woo! That's the one right there, ain't it? Maybe you are impatient. Oh my goodness. Like, that's one that guys really had to work on me about, baby, is that patience. Okay. Whew. Yeah. So those are like your weeds. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that you have got to have in order to be successful, but you have the complete opposite. Those weeds have to be pulled up, because if not, we're going to continuously self-sabotage. You know, another bad weed, or some more bad weeds: low self-esteem, feelings of hopelessness, you know what I'm saying, lack of self-worth, you know, having a filter, you know, of how we hear things from all of the trauma that we've been through, or we react from our trauma because we haven't dealt with it yet. Like, there's so many things that God has to chip away and clip away so that He can refine us. He can make us better. He can make us more kind. He can make us more patient. God even wants to calm our nervous system down. Like, I know we're hearing a lot of talk about calming the nervous system down, but like, God been telling us He wants us to be calm. Like, be still and wait on me. Like, being still, relax, like, I got you. God also wants to show us that He wants to take care of us. And again, be still and waiting on God, like, that means calm down. Still do the work, right? Do what you can control in the day. If God is telling you to eat better, you know what I'm saying, make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables and your clean proteins. If He's telling you to go to the gym, like what I'm about to do right now, please go to the gym. Like, be obedient. Obedience is something that you can control. And it's something that you have to control because you have to get to the next point. And y'all, I'm telling y'all the truth. The healing process, some of us have been through so much, like myself, where you've had trauma from the day you came into this world, and not to mention your parents had trauma. So some of y'all, like myself, you're carrying generational trauma. Like, it just kind of feel like you just heavy for no reason. Like, you're carrying your stuff, but you feel like you carrying other people's stuff. You feel like you carrying the previous generation before your grandparents' stuff. If you feeling that way, 10 times out of 10, you are carrying generational trauma. And the reason why you carrying it is because the ones before you, they were not able to get to this point that you're at. They weren't able to break the bad patterns. They weren't able to experience the financial freedom because you're going to be the first millionaire. There was supposed to be millionaires before you. So that's why it's so heavy and it's so hard to get to that point. Like that what you feel is not coming from nowhere. You're not crazy, bro. Like, I promise you, you're not crazy. You are just in the middle of your process of breaking, crushing, and stretching. It is the Lord Jesus Christ intervening into your life so that you can receive every blessing, but like, you can receive it, but you're not gonna fumble the bag this time. You're not gonna fumble the bag like your parents did or like your grandparents did. You're not gonna fumble the bag like all your cousins and everybody else. Like, no, you're not doing that. Okay, you gonna be the first generation of, you know what I'm saying, high school. Or maybe you the first generation to graduate from college with a 4-year degree. You might be the first one in your family to get a master's degree. You might be the first one to have a lucrative business that produces millions. Matter of fact, you gonna be the first millionaire in your family. Maybe you the first to get that master's degree or that doctorate. Either way it goes, like, God is going to see you through. He's going to see you through. Whatever God starts, he's gonna finish it. And that is in his word. And the Lord is going to keep his word every single time. I promise you. Even times where I couldn't see where God was keeping his word, he has kept me all these years. He has kept me through the pain, the heartache, the bad mistakes, everything. The car accidents, the near-death experiences, you know, times of almost being essayed, everything. The trauma, the pain, everything. Like God says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Have I had plenty of weapons form? Absolutely. Have you had weapons form? I know you have. And that's okay. Because even though they form, they didn't prosper. And like my sister friend told me, I'm going to tell you this as well. Whatever it is that you are experiencing in this season, you are more than equipped to handle it. I don't care how heavy it gets, don't drop it. Do not drop it. God is going to see you through. He is going to work with you. And when the pressure gets heavy, stay in your process, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to drop and then have to start the lesson over. How many times are we going to go around that mountain like the Israelites did? Like, that process was so long. Basically an overnight process that was only supposed to take this many days took years. And it's just like, I get it. I've been to Israelites before. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm honest with y'all, all of what I'm going through now, this healing process, I was supposed to go through this maybe like 10 to 12 years ago. And I'm asking God to, like, you know, help me to forgive myself, because I know for a fact that I was supposed to go through this process in my early 20s. Now I'm in my mid 30s and I'm going through it now. You know, I'm thankful that I finally decided to submit, surrender, and, you know, trust God's process, you know. And a lot of the reason why it was so hard to do is because God doesn't work on our timing. You know, I was sad about all the mistakes that I made. I was sad about, you know what I'm saying, all the things that I should have done, coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know, while I was younger, but didn't do. And then I had to work through forgiving myself when it came to just looking over my life and just saying like, dang, I should have did this earlier, or I should have completed this. Dang, I shouldn't have quit on that. You know what I'm saying? I had to deal with my own guilt and my own shame and my own persecution. Cause like, Lord knows, we are our own worst enemy, aren't we? Like, man, we are so unkind to ourselves. And I even had to work through that. That is also a part of, you know, the breaking, the crushing, and the stretching process. Like, you have to learn how to treat yourself well. You have to learn how to be kind to yourself. You have to learn how to, you know, for some of us who've been through so much trauma in our households, we have to learn how to reparent ourselves. We have to be there for us the way that we feel like our parents should have been there for us. And that's a process. It's like raising a child. So you still dealing with pain of where you got dropped at, right? So that heartache, that first traumatic experience, if you 11, you still trying to catch up at 25. Let's just say you are 25 and you are going through your healing process. That's 14 years of reparenting that you're going to have to do for yourself. That takes time. Healing takes time. And I'm ministering to myself as I make this video. I don't even know where this is coming from, but Lord Jesus, I thank you. And for those of you who need to hear this video, like, I'm glad you're hearing it. And I hope you can take something from it. Let God continue to break you and to crush you and to stretch you, because it is not to break your spirit, but to break all of that calamity, all of that pain, all of that trauma, all of that hurt, all of that anger, all of the bitterness, all of the hatred, all of the envy, all of the jealousy, everything that's not a fruit of the spirit. God is breaking that off of you. He is breaking it off your soul. He is breaking it off your spirit. And he's also breaking it off of your body. Which is why you gonna have to change the way you eat, because God is trying to give you a makeover from the inside out. And it literally starts from the inside out. So if he is telling you to work on your soul, work on your body, and work on your spirit, it's because God is trying to do something new in you. Be obedient to the process of becoming new, because it is the new that is going to be able to carry that heavy mantle and that purpose that you have on your life. Don't believe me? Read the story of David. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Okay? I can relate to David in so many ways. So I'm just telling y'all, please trust the process. Be obedient to the process. God has got you. This is a faith walk. Do you believe that God can heal you and that you will receive everything that he has for you? Yes or no? Make a decision. And is it okay to be scared? Yes. Is it okay to be insecure, or to be unsure, or to be afraid of what is to come next? Yes. Jesus felt all those emotions. If not, read his story. God came down in human form to show us how to deal with life. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about the emotions that you feel. It's okay to be angry, but don't let it turn to bitterness. It's okay to see somebody be like, ooh, dang, I really want that, and get inspired, but don't get envious or jealous. Don't take it to a level where it becomes unfruitful. That's all I'm saying. So I'm done. I'm finna go work out because I gotta be obedient to my own process. I hope you are obedient to yours. Y'all get into it. get into it and learn to love this process. This is E, your favorite certified peer specialist. Have a great day and enjoy God's process in your life. Okay? Yay.